Hey, yo, what it do, man? It's your big homie, Bobby Dollaz. And guess who I have today on the hot seat? Hey, I'm welcoming y'all back to an episode of the Bobby Dollaz Show. And today, man, I know y'all done heard her. I know y'all done seen her on YouTube. She's a very, very busy lady. I tell you that right now from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But today, I have Danie Williams, okay? The founder, the host, the one and only from TallGirlTuesday Podcast. L.L.C. She's a brand too now. Don't get that shit twisted. Right. That L.L.C. jumping. So don't even get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I know you like to cook, coaching. I know you're an athlete, sports fan. I know you're out of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Go on, introduce yourself, man. Tell these people about you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Danie. I'm the host and owner of TallGirlTuesdayL.L.C. I coach 2 sports at a high school level, softball and volleyball.
That's what's up.
I have a food blog also, FDC with Danie. I cook a lot. I smoke cigars. I drink a lot of drinks. I mean,
tobacco smoking ass. Tobacco smoking ass.
Definitely. Yep.
Hey, I said something to Danie one time, man, on Instagram. She was puffing that motherfucker hard. I say, girl, you too pretty to be smoking on that shit. She told some to each his own, nigga.
Everybody has their thing.
Hey, I'm like, all right, my bad. I shouldn't even said a damn word. I should have kept my mouth shut. Hey, but that's what's up, man. So you out of New Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how have you been handling this new normal, man, COVID and all of this craziness in your area?
To be honest, I'm a home-based rep anyway from my 9 to 5. I've already been working from home for over a year. So it's like in terms of COVID, that's not a new normal for me. That's just social distancing is my life. That's what I say to people anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So nothing much has really changed for me, to be honest. My whole body.
In case my listeners don't know, when she said her 9 to 5, she trying to be all sincere and shit. Hey, this girl is important, man. Y'all, hey, open your ears right now just for a second. In case you don't know, this young lady handles disaster relief. Hey, this is important, man. Like, it's people out here that get misplaced due to these hurricanes and storms. It's people out here that lose family, that just don't know where they're going to turn, man. Like, it's hell and hot water, man, when you have to deal with that shit from the front end. You know what I'm saying? And when you just don't know where to go or what to do, you need people like Danie Williams because she's going to give you that solution. She's going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, man. Disaster relief is important, especially right now with the way Mother Nature on her period. Hey, man, it's dropping. You hear me? Hey, that's what's up. So tell the people a little bit about what you do, man, because like I said, that's very important, you know.
Okay, so the disaster relief, I'm a disaster response crisis counselor, and that's through FEMA. So basically, it's actually more like volunteer. Okay. And we get placed with, I live in New Jersey, as we discussed, and I get placed with families that need assistance in Essex County, which is the county that I'm in. Okay. So it goes based off of where you live and what county in New Jersey, but it's a lot.
I mean, you hear that though, like she's not getting paid for this, guys. This is like volunteer work. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a sense of fulfillment, you know what I'm saying, when you do shit like this. Like I did this for a long time, not disaster relief, but just giving back to the community with youth sports and providing a way, you know, and offering fitness boot camps and flag football and stuff like that for women 18 and older, you know, in the community. Just all kinds of little stuff, man, that keep people's minds preoccupied and not distracted. So, you know, hey, that's a godsend, man. Hey, you know, you doing something that you don't even know that's like the biggest thing that's out here right now. Fuck rap, fuck hooping, fuck, man, forget all of that shit, man. Like you saving people's lives for real, mentally though. You helping people mental health. Hey, real talk.
I appreciate that.
You know, so I see Tall Girl Tuesday. Danie, how tall are you?
I am 5 feet 9 inches tall.
Girl, you my height. Your ass ain't tall. Go on there, though. You ain't, girl. No, I'm just talking shit.
I was about to say, Google average height for a woman.
Hey, I know. I know, man. 5'9" is tall. I've met women that are 6'1" and 5'11", and they, to me, I feel like they towering over me. And if they put heels on, geez, Lord.
Talking about a stallion for real.
Yeah, you hear me? So that's what's up. I mean, I don't know. So I see that you are actually a licensed lease company. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about your brand, because if you have an LLC, that means that you're doing a little bit more than podcasting.
So I'm the type of person, like, if I'm committed to something and it's something that I'm passionate about, I'm going to go all the way.
Okay.
And it's crazy because the way Tall Girl Tuesday even started out was like, I was just posting like pictures. Like, people always seem to be intrigued by what I'm wearing and how I'm dressed and what what the hair look like, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I got to the point where when I wasn't posting on Tuesdays, people were like, it's Tuesday. Where's the content?
Okay.
So from there, it was like, wow, you never really know who's really paying attention, you know? Mm-hmm. So I thought that was pretty dope. I was like, all right, this might be something for me, you know?
Yeah. I agree with that. I can absolutely agree. I got told today by a fellow podcaster, because I felt like in the back of my mind, all this podcasting and interviewing people and providing and sponsoring some people's shows and shit was all going in vain. And he was like, nah, man. He was like, people fuck with you, bro. You just don't even know it. And I'm like, well, that's what's up, you know, but I don't know. I just never trip off of it. So I absolutely understand where you're coming from with that. And it makes plenty of sense. I'm one of those type too, like, where sometimes you can create a routine off another person's movements, you know what I'm saying? And you will move accordingly. So it'll be like, shit, today Tuesday. Because I was like that for a long time. Like, hey, it's Tuesday. It's 6:30 in the morning. I ain't seen no titties yet. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, something wrong. Hey, it's September, man. My bad. You know how that shit go. But look, I'm like, I ain't seen no titties. On Wednesday, hump day, I'm like, I ain't seen no boy shorts. I ain't seen no G-strings. Like, I'm like, they playing today.
Right.
My little heart broke. Hey, that's what's up, man. So, being the host of Tall Girl Tuesday, tell us about your podcast.
So, my podcast is like a variety show is what I call it.
Okay.
I have a lot of people who, I'm just a naturally inquisitive person. I always want to know what people are thinking, what people are feeling. I guess that kind of ties into the mental health profession too.
Yeah. I'm
just like an empath. And I tell people that all the time. I always want to know how people are doing, and if you are well, and if you're not, what can I do to, you know, help you or whatever. And in terms of the podcast platform, I'm so humbled and surprised at how many people contact me and ask me, can they be on the show? And I'm like, you want to be on my show?
That's where I'm trying to get to, right?
And it's like, okay. And then like, I get a feel for who the person is, and like even my coworker was on there, and she was just like thanking me so much. Like, I needed to get that out, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you never really know. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to gas myself. Like, you really be helping people by, you know, just providing them a safe space to feel comfortable enough to share their story. Yeah. And I'm like, you know,
that's awesome.
That for me is fulfilling. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's that podcast therapy. You can't, like, you can't beat that for real, man. And it's easier to speak to a stranger sometimes, or it's easier to speak to a person on a different level than what you are accustomed to. You know, so like, if me and you talked about sports every day, it'd just be a regular conversation. But as soon as you start talking about something other than sports, that's when shit start to go too far. That's why niggas get hit with sexual harassment at work. They be so excited they got something else to talk about.
Right.
They go overboard.
Always take it too far.
Hey, real talk, man. Real talk. So, from my understanding, I know you like sports. I know you said you coach high school sports. So tell me a little bit about Danie in sports.
When I was an athlete, so like always was the tallest, and always my last name is Williams. So I was either in the back because I was tall as hell, or because my last name was at the end. So
I'm a S.
Yeah.
Right.
And, so with the sports, it was like everybody always wanted to push basketball. I loved it, but I was more like I loved it from afar. Like I didn't love it for me.
Right.
But I loved the game. So I played basketball like 2 years. Wasn't really into it. I started being a statistician for the boys team.
Okay.
And but I played softball. That was my sport. First base, captain, in the newspaper. Shout out to my high school, our high school tornadoes. Yeah, like, and then I don't know, like I just like sports. I do.
That's what's up.
I'm washed up now, but
you say you washed up, huh? Nah, it's always an athlete in there. Sometimes you gotta wake it up or lose some weight or some shit. I'm like that too, man. Like, you know, shit, my wife just told me today, Tommy, you quit eating so much damn candy, you might have a 6-pack. I'm like, man, go ahead on. I ain't finna stop eating my Snickers and shit. What the fuck? What? Like, fuck this stomach. I ain't tripping. I ain't finna give up my candy for no belly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hell yeah, man. So that's what's up. And with your teams in high school, how y'all doing, man? Y'all making state? Y'all, like, have you been to some championships? What's the deal?
So my school was a really good school in terms of the conferences we were in because of our boys' football and basketball. Okay. So now when you think about sports like softball and baseball team was good too, but it's like, okay, we're in these top divisions because we have the elite in terms of the boys team. Okay. So it's like y'all kicking ass in y'all sports, but we over here trying to battle with these white girls, and they came out of the womb playing softball. Man, so
them white girls in softball, you are not. You got to come cold. Real talk.
It's the crazy part because I still remember to this day, like my teammates being scared because they do that underhand fast. And I used to go up there and crack it every single time. I'm like, look, why are y'all scared of these white girls? Like, come on now.
Right.
We got to win the game. Man. So we didn't win the whole lot, but we held our own.
Well, most of the time, man, it's just the fun of the game. Like, it ain't even about, a lot of the times, it ain't even about the winning and losing when you're in high school. And even when you're coaching sometimes, because I coached for, 15 years, I think, 12, something like that. Then I transitioned into becoming a trainer for athletes and getting them into college and then training college students and stuff. But yeah, like sometimes, man, you just love that sport. Like, your team ain't shit. And it every time you put that damn uniform on. You be looking at everybody in that locker room like, yeah, I'm on, folks, man. Right. Jesus, why we can't get one ringer? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, why not just one?
But still be proud to wear that uniform.
You hear me? You never walk away because you still going to get out there and do your thing, man. That's definitely how it was. I got my scholarship in football into college, and my team wasn't that great neither. Like, I don't think we ever made it to state, to be honest with you, shit, until like 5 or 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it. That's what's up, man. Okay, so I see on IG, man, you like to travel. You really like to enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Good food, good liquor, your cigars. Mm-hmm. But tell me this, though. Where is the one place that you would never go? Like, people be like, hey, girl, I got the tickets and everything. Don't even worry about it. You like, fuck, no, I'm not going. Like, I'm not going. Never, no.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm terrified of airplanes.
Okay.
I don't fly. Mm-hmm. The last time I've been on a flight was in like 2014.
So we know you never been overseas then.
No, like I'm a cruise type of girl. I'll get on a boat. I'll get on a train. I will get on like a Greyhound. Right. What's it called? Like a car. No, I'm talking about carpool. What am I trying to say?
What you talking about? Like the Amtrak? No, that's the train.
When you drive.
The Uber?
No, like when you drive far for a vacation.
A road trip?
Road trip.
Oh, okay. Lord Jesus, girl.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm terrified of airplanes. And
yeah, see, I'm totally opposite. I fly all day, but I hate water. I am terrified to be around water. I ain't never been on no cruise, and I'm not going. I'm not. Wow. I will never ever. Why would I be on a boat that can disappear in enough water where you'll never ever see that mug again? And that boat got almost 3,000 people on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ass boat.
It is a big ass boat.
But it's gonna disappear. Nah, I'm cool. Y'all go. Shit, I'll tell everybody how great you were when you gone.
I get it. Like, everybody has their thing. People judge me so much, and I'm like, it is a legit fear to have, to be afraid of flying. It's not like...
Yeah, because I don't mess with the water, man. I thought I drowned one time. True story. I was in 3 feet of water. Man, I'm going crazy. Oh, nigga, help me. My kid's like, Daddy, it's only 3 feet. Just stand up. I'm like, oh, shit.
Wow.
Lifeguards came running over. Hey, the lifeguards came running over there and everything. I'm like, shit. My son like, Dad, you just tripping, man. That don't make no sense.
3 feet. Wow.
3 feet. You hear me? That's what's up, man. Okay, so in 2020, okay, what are you completely done and over with?
Trying to make friendships and relationships work.
That's what's up. You want to elaborate on that?
I'm always the person, like, and not like in my friendship relationships, I find myself always being the one to not force the friendship, but like reach out, check in, and all of that. And it's like, who's checking in on me? Yeah,
I kind of got to that point too. Yeah.
That's a big one for me, but it's like always a meme that goes around and say, I bet you when you stop, see how long it is when you stop, hitting a person up, how long it is before you actually speak to them. And it's true. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's been 2 months. Yeah, like my best friend like that kind of, but I mean, he gonna always be my nigga, man, but that's just the way it is. So I've come to the conclusion that friends are overrated. They smoke all your weed and drink all your liquor, shit, eat all your food, and then don't even call you. Hell no, I'm cool, man. I smoke this blunt by myself, bro. I'm good.
Absolutely.
Good. For real, man. So that's what's up, man. So I guess that's a real good thing. I guess in 2020 with me, I would just say COVID, man. I just want to get rid of that shit so we can just start ruining our lives again like we used to, because this is horrible, man. Like, I can't deal with this shit. Yeah. But we both know though, man, in life shit happens. Some good, some bad, some ugly. It's always like situations that people just can't let go. So tell me about a memory that you just keep going back to. You're like, God, Jesus, man, like people around you, like, every time she come around, she talking about this shit, man. Jesus Christ. Like what's that one memory that you just can't let go?
That's a good one. See, I hold so much in. It's hard for me to be like, keep bringing something up to somebody, because once I feel like you ain't with it the first 2 times, and I'm like, all right, I ain't wasting my time.
Right.
So that's a tough one. Maybe you need to go first, and then I'll think about mine.
I don't know. I mean, with me, I guess the memory with me would be the whole Black History thing. That's the one memory that I would love to erase in America in general, period, because I just get tired of February coming around every year, and then within them 28 days, you just got a whole gang of Black folks that's just angry for no apparent reason about some shit they don't know nothing about, didn't meet not one of them niggas they talking about on that TV, and the agenda is to keep pushing the same people every single year over and over. Like, I'm 43 years old. And all I've ever heard about is Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, W.B. Du Bois, Emmett Till. Like, it's the same shit. But you never hear about all these ingenuity Black people that live in your neighborhood or around the corner or a state away from you that just help produce better petroleum jelly or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, I'm just tired of that. I would absolutely get rid of that shit.
Okay. I would probably like gender roles. I feel like people are too hyped up on what women should do and what men should do. You know what I mean? Like,
but
this is not a woman's role only, and this is not just a man's role. Like,
I got you. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I don't know. I kind of thought that that had kind of been erased a long time ago.
You think so?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a logical individual. I don't do the what ifs and the we coulda or it should have been or none of that. I am 100% logical. So I just feel like the ones that stay stating that kind of stuff are the ones that are playing the victim. You know, like, because no matter who you are, you can do it. Like I tell people all the time, I own my own shit. I do what I want to do. Don't nobody tell me what I can and can't do. Hell, it ain't a person out here that ain't holding a gun to the temple of my head that's telling me, man, you need to go do this. And I'm going to say, oh, okay.
Right.
I'm going to research that shit myself first because I only trust my own information. So, you know, so now, you know, I'm a little bit different, you know, for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. So tell me this then. What's the most ridiculous argument that you've ever had? Whether it be with your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your cousin, hell, somebody on Twitter, like, what's the most ridiculous argument where you just said when it was all said and done, like, I can't believe I just did this?
I don't have a specific one, but I will say in general, arguing with people on social media.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't done that in years, granted, but I'm like, if you're on my platform arguing with me about something that you don't like.
That person got too much time on their hands. You know
too much time. And I'm very particular about the things I put my energy into.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So for me to really sit here and go through a thread and be going back and forth with you over something, if you don't like it, just keep it moving.
Right.
Just keep scrolling, unfollow, do whatever you have to do so that whatever I said or did offended you, you don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, some people, I will admit, I won't unfollow them just because like we follow each other, and I know at some point we may actually need each other for something. So I just mute their ass when I get tired of them. I won't unfollow them. I just mute them, and then, you know, like a month from now, I go back and unmute them. And
I love mute. Muted somebody today.
Did you? You're so silly.
I'm like, I just cannot take it.
Oh my God, girl, you are so silly. Okay, so speaking of social media, then social media right now, man, like, it's the biggest thing in the world. Like, we can't even go to the toilet without grabbing the phone and jumping on Twitter or IG or something. You know what I'm saying? So, tell me, like, right now on social media, what has become the most accepted thing on social media? Something that you know, like 2 or 3 years ago, you've been like, when you seen it on your time, like, oh, hell no, like, what is this? You know, like, right now you see it on your time, you're like, oh, keep going, don't even trip off of it. Like, you just straight desensitized. Like, what is the one thing that's been the most accepted?
You might laugh when I say this, but this whole, like, NutriBurst and this whole...
I'm lost.
You don't know what NutriBurst is?
Nah, I don't pay no attention to a lot of that shit. I don't know.
So that's like, I guess, like a weight loss type of drink that everybody's drinking.
Okay.
And it's like everybody is literally like shoving it down your throat to, like, you need this. You got to have it.
Right.
The results are there. Take this. You need this. Lose weight. My whole family does it. Like, and it's just like, it's like overwhelming. When I tell you, if I could scroll my timeline and I see the first 10 people, at least 4 of them, 5 of them are posting about NutriBurst. And it's like,
that's what's up. So I guess that's what's become accepted. Because at first, you know, it was, well, you know, back in the day, it was the boobs and then the booties, you know, then it was the word nigga. People wasn't tripping off of it no more, being put on social media. You know, it's a whole lot of different stuff, man, that's become the norm in the social media world. So, yeah, I'm going to have to check out that. I have yet to see anybody on my timeline, like, drinking it or anything. But I also have to admit, like, I don't follow a lot of people, and I don't ask a lot of people to follow me. Like, sometimes I jump in the follow train or something, but once I reach like 100, maybe 200 followers, like right now at 43, I'm straight. You know, now rewind back when I was 29, 30 and Facebook was real popular and just coming out. Yeah, I probably had about 15, 20,000 friends. I had so many different groups and all kinds of shit. Yeah, it was real popular back then. But now I don't want that much attention. Like, I don't like that much attention, you know. But that's what's up. So I'm gonna have to check that out though, man. I want to see what it's supposed to be, snatching your waist and shit.
The men too.
What?
The men
oh my God.
too.
These
the men
guys,
too.
man. Why are these guys always want to act like women nowadays, man? The shit is crazy. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever, man. So moving on.
Okay.
Being black.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Being a black woman. What part of your culture would you say you're the least proud of?
I think that as black people, and some people might listen to this and hate me for saying it, I feel like we need to know how to, I guess the word is like code switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying you need to know who you're around and the type of the way you need to communicate with the people that you're around in that moment.
I know exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to let you get it out, but what she's saying, if you're listening and trying to understand, is, I guess like myself and even like yourself, you have to be versatile. Like you have to be able to survive in any environment. And what that means is being able to speak to whoever that individual is, no matter who they are. Like I always used to say, and my homeboy was the one that helped me to this. He told me, he said, man, 90% of the time, people only say what they say because of who they talking to. You're going to say what you say to your mama. You're going to say what you say to your homegirl. You're going to say what you say to your boss. But none of that shit is going to be the same. You could say the exact same sentence to 5 different people, and that motherfucker going to sound different for every different person. Absolutely. So you got to be versatile. So I respect that, man. That's what's up. I like that. That's what's up. Okay. So yeah, I heard that, man. That's what my girl Danie here, we're going to call her Miss Sangria tonight. That's what my girl Danie is saying. She's saying, man, like we have to learn to be more versatile, man. You can still be real. You can still be who you are, because I am 190%. But I know how to talk to who I'm talking to when I'm talking to them. And that's just the way that goes.
Read the room. That's what I always say. Read the room.
Right. Hey, that's what's up, man. So, okay. So it's September, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we celebrating. Tell me this. What's the best thing about being a woman? And I mean, and this is just overall. This ain't got this literal question doesn't have anything to do with just your sexuality, but just in general, like as a woman, you wake up every day, you go to bed every day as a woman, and in them 24 hours, okay, what's the best thing about being a woman?
The best thing for me about being a woman is just, I feel like I'm free. I feel like the world is mine in a sense where I can just wake up and really decide, you know, what I want to do.
Okay.
What type of day I'm going to have and what's going to affect my mood and what isn't. Just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of freedom in being a woman, especially in compared to Black men, you know. Right. I feel like you guys carry a lot of weight. Not saying that women don't. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
I mean, y'all do, but like y'all carry the weight, we carry the burdens. That's just the way that goes, you know. And it's really hard to be intelligent in Black, you know. And I experience it every day, man. People hate the fact that Black people can move the way that they can move and then not miss a step. So that's what's up, man. So basically, though, but what you're saying is every day you wake up, man, you're full of positive energy, and you're trying to figure out how to pass that around.
Well, I have my days. Like I've been speaking about this more on my podcast lately. Like I do suffer from anxiety. So I have like really bad anxiety, and okay, it's a struggle every day. But I also tell myself, I don't know if this is X-rated type of show or not. I don't know what I can and can't say, but
you say whatever you want to say.
I wake up. I'll wake up and I say, you know what? It's power in the pussy. Honestly, that's what I say. Like
that's the truth, though. That's 100.
That's my motto.
I mean, honestly, like to be absolutely honest with you, man, every sane woman should wake up feeling that way. Because believe it or not, man, like the world revolves around it, and not only does the world revolve around it, but they gave you the terms in a scientific manner, so that way you'll know it wasn't use what you got to get what you want. It wasn't shake what your mama gave you to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? It was sex sells. And predominantly, no matter what happens within this life, every individual needs that woman. So you should feel empowered every day and feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I mean, I feel like that about my wife. Like she ain't gotta do nothing to impress nobody and all that extra shit. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why me and her might get into an argument or something. I'm like, just be yourself, man. I mean, you're a woman. You control all of that shit, man. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta, we the ones that's bidding and fighting and trying to protect y'all and doing the extras and shit, man. All y'all gotta do is just be you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, that's love, man, for real. Okay, so tell me this then. So since you said it like you said it with the power and the P, sexually, what's the worst thing about being a woman?
Sexually, what's the worst thing about being a woman? I think that guys a lot of times don't realize that a lot of it is up here for us. So if I'm not right up here, it ain't getting wet down here. You know, like, and I'll explain that to a lot of my guy friends in their situations, and I'm like, listen, you got to stimulate the mind first. Yeah. And I don't think men. I'm not gonna say all men, but I think men seem to forget that. Like, well, y'all can just the penis get hard and it's on go. It's not like that for us all the time. Like sometimes you're thinking about women who have kids. I don't have kids, but you know what I'm saying? There's so much that goes on throughout the day, and it's like you can't just get to that point right away all the time. So it's like, come on, you got to stimulate the mind first.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I will admit, I guess living in a house with two women, and you know, because my daughter is 19 now, I will say like y'all minds work a little bit different, and y'all overthink a lot. It's a whole lot of stuff y'all do that's just kind of unnecessary, but it's a character. It's not even a character flaw. It's just a character trait. You know what I'm saying? And it's in every woman. It ain't no particular black, white, Mexican, Chicano shit. None of that. It's just like, oh, y'all do that shit. And it's kind of fascinating. And I think that's what kind of puts the two together. Because like when me and mine talk, sometimes I'll tell her, I'll be like, that's what I'm here for. I'm supposed to teach you. I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to get out here and figure shit out and bring it back to the crib. You know, because y'all so susceptible sometimes to, like you say, dealing with vulnerability, this situation, that situation, this situation. So, yeah, if a man ain't teaching you shit, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't learning shit every day when you around that nigga, hey, man, you wasting your time. It ain't about the dick. It ain't about the physicality. It ain't about the looks. It's about you being better and learning and evolving. So if it ain't nothing else, you can have an ugly ass nigga with a stomach hang all the way out to his knees, but every single day you feel more and more like accomplished. Even just speaking to him. Shit, man, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, for real.
That's a word right there. I couldn't have explained to anybody. You're absolutely right. But sometimes it takes you a while to get to that point to realize, you know, like, that's what really matters.
Okay, so fellas, if y'all listening, man, I hope you heard it right here first on the Bobby Dollaz Show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's Sex Temple, man. I'm in here with Danie Williams. You hear me? Hey, TallGirlTuesdayL.L.C. Check. Hey, peep game, man. Peep game, man. Look. Okay. She said we need to stimulate the mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't smack her on the back of the head, nigga. She ain't talking about pull her hair, fool. Hey, listen to me. You gotta like stimulate her brain, nigga. And once you do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Gas station come, turn the heat on, then the water work. You hear me? It's all good. Hey, stay open up. Hey, that's what's up, man. Okay, well, if that's the case, all right, tell me this. Without using any names, okay? Tell me a time when you finished and turned around and looked back like, nigga, I'll put it on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I wore his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me a time when you felt that good about yourself.
Marty, now he the true definition of real. and lawyer. AR, he's certified in the street. And Trap, he a hustler, but he always be whining. This trio go on a funny and embarrassing mission to get a friend's kidnapped wife. Will they pull it off or end up hella drunk?
No names though. No names.
I feel like that all the time though.
But has it been a time where somebody done had to bring you back down to reality? Like, you wasn't what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah. So like I was dating a guy and like he had to like teach me how to, not really how to give head, but how to get the end result. Like he's like, no, this is what you got to do. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Like
for him and his method. Okay. I got you. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I don't know.
I love to learn. Yeah. I love to learn. Teach me anything.
Sometimes like that's the whole point of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like just to me, I feel that way to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, some of the shit that go on in a relationship, you can do that shit on your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have nobody at the crib every day for that.
Right.
So I kind of understand, man. I get that. That's what's up, man. So tell me this then. What achievements, okay, are you the most proud of that people would think that's just stupid or silly or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you're proud of that you can do that if you presented it to somebody else, they'd be like, why would you show me that stupid shit? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. Achievements. I don't know. I really be feeling like I'm such a square, but people think I'm so lit in life. And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. I would think in your case, since you could cook, I remember I had Chef Robin on here, Chef Robin Mitchell. She out of St. Louis here with me. And she told me a story about her having the hardest time making meatloaf. She said, because every time she would cook it, it would never stay together. And, you know, after a while, she learned what she had to do. But she said it would frustrate her and she would be so embarrassed and everything. You know what I'm saying? And she's a chef. She's been a chef for like, I think 10 years, 11 years now. And she said it took her about 2 or 3 years to learn how to get meatloaf together. So I would think since you cook.
Speaking in terms of cooking, it's funny because I cannot make an omelet to save my life.
See, so if you made an omelet one day and you went to somebody like, look at my omelet, they'd be like,
everybody's gonna know about it. Once I master it, I cannot make an omelet.
Oh my God. All that food you be cooking online on Instagram.
You'll never see an omelet.
Oh my God, man. All them beautiful ass plates and shit you be making and you can't make an omelet. Oh, that's what's up. Can you just do an egg scramble then? Like
I can scramble some eggs. I can't get it to flip and look presentable.
I got you. That's what's up, man.
Can't do it.
So are you a chef though?
I'm not a chef. One of my goals is at some point in my life to go to culinary school. Like,
okay.
That's on my list of things to do.
Ah, that's what's up, man. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me this then, man. Next month is October. You like horror movies?
Horror is my favorite genre. I love horror movies. I love Halloween.
That's your favorite one? Mm-hmm. Okay. What you like the most about it? Just the killing or the characterization? What you like the most about it?
It's just like the suspense, and it's like I find a lot of horror movies to be hilarious. Like they make me laugh.
Okay.
I'm like, was that really supposed to be scary?
Yeah, I'm like that. I get like that sometimes after I've seen the movie a couple times.
Yeah, but I love the drama. I love the music that makes you like palpitate. Like, oh my God, what's about to happen? I don't know. I like the suspense, I guess.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Okay. Hey, man, we're doing 20 questions with Danie right now. Right now, you just heard her answer my 12th question, which was if she liked horror, because Halloween is coming up. So we're moving on to the 13th question right now. And question number 13 is, what are some of the things that make you afraid or creep you out? I mean, some of like, and it don't matter if it's something stupid, silly, insect, something like that. Like, tell me a story about a time that you was really, really creeped out or scared.
I'm terrified of ants. So that's one thing. Yeah.
Why ants? What the hell?
I don't know. I think because they're just little and they just move a lot, and it's just never one. It's just like always a whole bunch of them. It like creeps me out. I don't know.
So you can't look at Ant-Man then? Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No.
Either one of them? Damn, that's messed up, man. So ants. What else, man? I know it's something else.
What else creeps me out?
Lord Jesus, she said ants. Them the littlest things in society, man.
I'm terrified of ants. Like they scare me. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think. What else creeps me out?
Oh shit.
It's not many things.
Right, because you don't seem like you scared too easy, but
I don't.
I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. I always say, man, y'all women, boy, the scariest, like y'all be the toughest ones in the world, man. Let a bee fly by. You know what I'm saying? Let a little net fly. There she go right there. She be in the house before that motherfucker take off. Hey, that's crazy. My daughter like that, boy. My daughter like that. Be talking about fighting her brother. While I walk by, she'll punch me, just all kinds of stuff. And then let a little bug fly in the house. Oh, Lord. She came in my office. She done been in my room. She done been everywhere. Hey, that's what's up, man. All right. So, tell me this, man. Question number 14. Do you judge people when you first meet them?
I would say no. Only because I'm just, like I said earlier in the show, I just want to know. I'm just so curious about everything.
Right, really.
So I'm not really a judgmental type of person, to be honest. And I think anybody could really vouch for that if they know me. I don't really judge.
That's what's up. I don't judge people neither. I just can't do that. Well, that's cool then. So it's always been said, though, a person's first impression is your last thought. So tell me about a time when you looked at a person and thought to yourself, that is somebody I would not mess with. Oh my God, he looks horrible. And then ended up talking to him and kicking it.
Oh, that happens all the time.
But then that's judging.
No, because, well, so I'll say I don't outwardly judge people. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we all form our own opinions in our minds and in our hearts. But I'm not going to push that, I'm not going to push that onto the person. Like, if I'm feeling the kind of way, if I first meet you, I'm not going to say it. Yeah. I'm just going to fill it out and,
that's what's up,
man. To see, like, all right, let me actually take the time to get to know this person. Yeah, see, that's how I am. I don't judge people. So that's why when I do these little interviews, I always try to rap with y'all, about 10, 15 minutes before we start, so I can catch your vibe, not to judge and say, oh, Lord, I can't ask this question, can't ask that question. Oh, boy, it's just to catch your vibe so I know, well, I don't want to trigger shit. I don't want her crying today, so we're not going to ask that. I don't want to get mad, so that's how I roll with that. But I never judge a person. Shit, you can say you got mad and cut a person's head off. I'm just going to ask you why. So that way I know not to do no shit like that around you. Right. Absolutely.
I try not to be that kind of guy, But tell me this though, man. So what are a few of your regrets? Like right now, at this present moment in your life, what are a few of your regrets?
I regret not being more vocal about the things that I need in relationships.
Okay.
I regret settling for things that I know I shouldn't have settled for. I really regret a lot of just not telling people how I feel in terms of the way it's affecting me.
Right. I was just going to ask you that, like, by not voicing your opinion, did it affect you in a way that it altered your life or made you, like a different human being or angry person or a nonchalant person? Sometimes that type of shit make you a narcissist too.
Right. Well, it's so interesting you asked that because I just recently spoke about this on my show. I formed this passive aggressive type of mentality that I didn't realize until like somebody called me out on it. Mm-hmm. I always was the person that never wanted to be the mad black woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even in dating situations and being in relationships and stuff, I will always be the one to just not say anything because I didn't want this person to think I was, you know, just like everybody else or just like every other black woman.
Okay.
But in turn, that was kind of doing some damage to me because it's like you hold all this in, you just hold it in, and it's like you know what happens.
Yeah, you can't bottle up your personality. It don't matter how hard you try, man. You can't bottle up your personality because all you're doing is just making your personality come out. Not necessarily like I don't know how to say it. It make your personality come out a tad bit more aggressive when it's been sitting stagnant for too long. You know what I'm saying? And I see that, and I've spoken with people about that before. Like, so it'd be a lot of people be DMing me and sending me messages and stuff, asking my advice about stuff and putting me in them situations. Like, what would you do? You know, and like I say, man, I try not to be that angry black guy neither. You know, with all the shit that's going on in our lives right now, and with this new normal and all that, I really try my best not to be the angry black guy. But I do see sometimes how America's situation affects me and in turn makes me act a certain way towards my family and all kinds of shit. So
it's conditioning. We're like being conditioned to accept a lot of things.
I don't know. That's crazy, man. It blows my mind, man, for real, because when I think about it and just knowing what's to come in the looming race war and everything, man, like all this shit is crazy, man. But I tell you what, though, if there's ever been a time in your life where you wanted to be seen by a particular person, whether it's a male, female, whatever, I don't know, and you wanted to impress them, and you finally got their attention and you like, man, okay, so I got to keep moving forward. I got to make this work. If it was all on you, what would you do? And where would you go for a first date?
I'm such the homebody that the littlest things make me so happy. Like, I'm going to be honest, for like about 2 years now, I've been wanting so bad to just go on a picnic date. As small as that may seem.
Yeah, why not go?
So the person that I was with at the time, we'll do it. Never really got around to. I'm like, literally, we can walk to the park. It's not that hard. And I'm such a simple person, and people think I'm this bougie, high maintenance. And I'm like, that's not me. So
yeah.
I mean, down to the point where I've bought the basket, the blankets, all of that. I would just love to go on like a picnic date.
You should have just initiated it. You should have just grabbed all the stuff, made the sandwiches, got everything and all the shit you wanted to do and just say, hey, man, let's roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, to be honest with you, us guys, we like that push, especially somebody like me, because my brain is always geared to, if not make money, find a way to make my family better. So, like, when we went to Orange Beach down in the Gulf Shores, she did that. You know, she paid for it. She chose it and everything. And that was cool, man. I was happy with that. I liked that because I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to trip off of it because I got so much other shit on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, when we got there, I was freaking out about the water, but still, the fact was she handled that, you know? So now our 20th anniversary is coming up and it's on me. I got to figure it out. So it's like, damn, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because it's like every time I sit in front of this laptop and I get ready to start trying to figure out where we can go and hang out, should I start editing a video or start doing an interview or like my mind? I'm like, damn, man. And then it'd be 12 at night. I'm 1 in the morning. I'm like, shit, I need to figure out how to do it tomorrow. And then it never happened. It never happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's what's up, man. So a picnic, that's cool, man. Like, hey, that's awesome.
It's so simple. It's like,
Yeah, and with this new normal, it's so necessary. You know what I'm saying? With the social distance and the mask, anything outside is awesome right now. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm listening to what you're saying. Like, I've been that person. I'm so terrified of rejection. I think that holds me back a lot of times. So,
but why?
I have been the person. I don't like being told no. I don't like hearing no. I don't like no. What is no? What do you mean no? Like, well, how could you say no to me? But I've also been that person to plan. And the last time it backfired on me, I was the one. I planned it. I paid for it. All you had to do was show up, and it was like canceled.
Wow.
Couldn't get my money back, nothing. And I'm like, this is why I don't do stuff like this. Why?
Man, that's crazy. Tell me something. You have a lot of insecurities.
Oh, I don't know if it's a lot.
Be honest. Be honest.
Normal amount of insecurities. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, man. Because like I was reading that while you was telling me about the rejection thing. Like, shit, girl, everybody say no. Like, no is like putting your drawers on in the morning. That ain't like, you can't trip off that kind of shit. You just move forward. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm gonna need an explanation. Like, why do you feel the need to say no to? Because I feel like I don't even ask for much. So for you to tell me no, I'll be like,
see, that's that overthinking right there.
I am the overthinker. You look it up in the dictionary, my name should be there.
Hell no, L.L.C. You hear me? L.L.C. Now look, I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes, you just gotta bypass a lot of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can let that shit play. You can let them demons run around in your system and in your mind so much, man, and hear them little voices so much that you start to actually depend on them. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you go wrong. That's where you start to follow through with all the wrong bullshit, start hanging with all the wrong people, start expecting, results from shit that you ain't even changing. Like, you can't do that, man. Like, you just got to move forward. That's just simple as that.
That's the message.
You fuck around, and no matter what it is, even if you did turn around and point at that nigga, yeah, I got your ass. He like, nah. And you be like, well, shit, who knew? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get down on yourself and get in the car texting, girl, he said this, that, and the other. Oh my God. Like, nah, fuck that, man. Like, that was one nigga. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to just keep going forward, man. That's all that shit is, And you're right. We all have insecurities, so you're right. That's the absolute truth, man. But that's funny to me, though. That is funny to me, though. I tell you what, though. So let's switch gears. Let's get back to the cooking again.
Okay.
All right. So if you could take any kind of food, okay, and you take that food and you infuse it with all your favorite seasonings, garlics and butters and all that kind of stuff, and you take this entree and you plate it up real nice, okay, and it look real good and it's presentable, and you're ready to go present this plate to somebody you love, all right? That plate is you, okay? That plate is you. What kind of food would you be?
It's so funny you asked that. It's a good question. But I'm also, for some reason, the foods that I love end up being what they're allergic to. So I'm like, why?
Man, what the hell?
I promise you, like, it's always a shellfish allergy. Yeah. I love seafood, and it's always, I'm allergic. I'm like,
oh, wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. You can't, so you choose to be like crawfish or some shrimp or something?
It would definitely have been like a salmon dish with some scallops, some shrimp, some garlic mashed potatoes, a green vegetable. And it's like, this is my love on a plate, but you can't even eat it because we'll have to go to the ER. So it's like,
oh my God, man, you got tears in my eyes.
I'm telling you, that always happens.
That is crazy. Always. No matter how good I am, nigga can't eat it.
Searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising. I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free.
We here chilling, man.
It grinds my
Oh my God, man. We here chilling, man. It's your big homie, man, Bobby Dollaz. I'm here with Danie Williams, man, from TallGirlTuesdayL.L.C. Hey, man, we sitting here doing 20 questions with Danie. Apparently, Danie's an exotic shellfish. And a nigga allergic to it, so
allergic.
that is crazy, man. So she couldn't be that kind of food to please her guy. That is crazy, man. That's what's up, man. So all right, man. So we're just going to get out of that. Let's just close that door. Tell me this, though. Tell me this.
Yes.
What do you consider a good life?
A good life, I consider a good life comfort. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily having all the money in the bank, just being comfortable with where you are, your family, the people that you surround yourself with, your job.
That's big.
Whether you're the CEO or you're punching the clock, just genuinely being comfortable. Well, not saying comfortable in the sense where it's like you don't feel like you can improve, but like, I'm happy to be here. You know, I'm happy to go home to this family. I'm happy to go be of service to this community that I work for or whatever like that.
Right. Hey, that's awesome.
That's a big one. It's like,
hey, that's awesome. It really is.
Just having a balance, like, you know, just like everything is just well-rounded. Nothing is perfect, but, you know. Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing Akeem said when I did the show with him last week. We both kind of agreed on the same thing. Our measure of wealth is basically our health and our family and loving, you know, what we got at home and being able to be looked upon as a leader and an alpha male, you know, to our family and everything. So, hey, man, that's what's up. Good answer, man. How do you do it on Family Feud? Good answer, goddamn it. Good answer.
Thank you.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
That's the truth, though. Like, that's important.
Hey, I can appreciate that, though. Real talk, man. Hey, wealth don't have to be measured by your success or your money, man. You know, your happiness is way more important. Your mental health is way more important. Your health is way more important. And it shows. It's a lot of people out here, man, that would love to see another individual that's been striving and making it work do bad. So, man, I see so many coming of age stories, all the fat people walking around, and you see their ass again, they super thin, and then you be like, ugh, it motherfucker lost all kinds of weight. Look at the skin hanging. Damn, man, like, come on, man, dude, healthy again, like, chill.
Right.
You know
worrying about the wrong things.
So, you know, it is what it is, man. So, all right, man, we on question number 19. Like I told you, I said I wasn't going to keep you long, but you the one doing all this damn talking and shit.
Hey, let's do it.
I'm just messing with you. All right, so, Miss Sangria, tell me this. What are some of your plans for the future?
So, I'm really big on the mental health field. I'm passionate about it.
Okay.
Long-term goals for me are, I just got a lot of different certificates and things that I need to do to get where I really want to be. Like, my ultimate goal is like to own and operate my own partial care program where kids can come and just get services, you know, wrap services around them. What do you need in life? All right, this is how we can help you where you are right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Really like trying to push you to be somewhere else, meet you where you are right now, and help you where you are at that level.
Okay. Hey, that's love right there. Hey, you can't beat that, man. You know, and it's not only going to fulfill some accomplishment for yourself, but it's also going to help the kids accomplish too.
Absolutely.
And the people in the community, man. That's awesome, man. Hey, I love that. I can't say nothing no more, man. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. All right, so this is 20 questions with Danie. We sitting here, man. That was question number 19.
Uh-oh.
We are at our final question. Okay. This question here, man, no holds bars. You know what I'm saying? You can cry if you want to. It's your birthday. I don't give a shit. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I asked all my guests this same question. But for some odd reason, I feel like when I ask you this question, I might get a different answer.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
I think it's actually better.
Okay. All
right. So tell me this. Number 20, last question. If I had a drum roll, booty clap or some shit, I don't know. I would do that. But here we go. So please, number 20, tell me and my listeners about an experience, a person, a book, a quote, a lesson in school, anything, etc. Okay, that has made you who you are, the woman, okay, who you are today. Dig deep now, because I know you're a sports person, so I know it's a coach, or I know somebody patted you on the ass and said, girl, you did the best job I've ever seen. And it may have turned your sports life around, anything like, because I know it happened to me once or twice. So high school, college, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Okay. So kind of bringing it back to mental health and being in the mental health field.
Okay.
My aunt is the CEO of a company.
All right.
And I used to work for that company. She had, of course, everybody was under her, but one of her like right-hand women was like my direct boss. Okay. And this woman, I was just like, what is the word? I'm not going to say I was like obsessed with her, but like a mentor, you know, like I really like from the way she dressed, the way she carried herself.
Admiration.
Everything, the car, everything. I'm like, this is my type of person.
Right.
And I'm talking about degrees on degrees on degrees, just a boss, you know?
Yeah.
And she used to always just tell me like, just tap into, like, you really got to know that, you know, you have something special that whether people want to admit it or not, you know, they see it, they feed off of it, and, you know, it's doing some good. Like you're doing some type of justice.
Yeah. And
it was always in my mind, like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. So she always used to just make me feel like whatever I want, it's at my disposal. Like, you just gotta have it in your mind that, you know, I deserve this. This is mine.
Yeah. And
all of that. And I kind of fell off from that, you know, but that it always stuck with me. But I'm like, you know, when I really get it on my grind and like I'm in my bag, it's like, that's because she's right here telling me, like, listen, you just gotta push through, and whatever you want is yours.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
I don't have a lot of people, you know, I didn't grow up in one of those families where there's a bunch of, like, I'm not gonna say support, but nobody's really caring what you do. You go to school, you get fed, you know what I'm saying? Just the basics are being met. But
typical shit, right?
Typical. So when a woman can actually come in and bring you this different type of perspective on life, and it's like, wow, this has been missing for all of this time. I met her when I was 25 years old.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's like a big adjustment. It's like, wow, like, you'll be surprised what you learn from people who are not even related to you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, where this, like, you would think that that's the type of push, or that's the type of support you would have from within your family, your blood.
Right.
But it doesn't always happen that way.
That's the truth, man. That's the honest to God truth,
yeah.
man. That's a beautiful story too, because, you know, people need to know that there's always going to be somebody in your corner. And I know I don't talk politics and I don't talk religion on my show, Cher. I really don't even talking in life, to be absolutely honest with you. But you always got to know, man, God speaks through people. And sometimes when you pray to God every day and you ask God for a million things, and then when you feel like in the back of your mind, man, he ain't hearing me, he ain't doing shit for me, that's when women like the one that approached you, you know, opens your eyes and turns you in a certain direction and then pushes you that way. You know, that's God, man. That's them footprints they always talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's love. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, we here with Danie Williams, man, from TallGirlTuesdayL.L.C. Today has been 20 questions with Danie. It's been an awesome interview. I love what's been popping, man. Real talk. Hey, it's Sextember. It's Sextember. Within Sextember, I'm also incorporating women's wellness. So before we do our outro, if there's any tips, anything that you would like to say to the women out there, whether it be a sex tip or a makeup tip or a health tip, anything that you want to shout out to the ladies, man, hey, the floor is yours.
Okay, well, thank you. So I just want to say, like, especially for my ladies out there, take some time for yourself. Tap into the things that really make you happy. That's just like an ongoing thing where we just put everybody first and we forget about the things that we need. I'm working on that myself. So, you know, I'm coming from a place where I'm there. I'm that person too. Yeah. I have to remind myself that as well. And it's like, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to, you know, your needs deserve to be met. And it's like, it's okay.
That's what's up.
To feel a kind of way. It's okay to have an opinion. And it's just like, know your worth. That's what I say. And as they say, and then add tax to that too. And it's like, just.
That's that DM fee.
Just do what you got.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, and them words.
Find your happiness.
Them words from Danie Williams, man, from her mouth to y'all ears, man. Real talk. Hey, it's been wonderful, man. Real talk.
I had a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, but I will say this though, it was hard as hell getting this lady on the show, man. I thought I was gonna have to drive to fucking New Jersey, man. Like, what the hell? Like, she don't know I got reach. You know what I'm saying? she don't know what Bobby Dollaz made of. Like, she don't really understand her. No, but that's what's up, man. Hey, tell them how they can catch up with you, man. All your social media platforms, your websites, anything you want to let them know. Email address, it don't even matter, man. Okay, so we'll start with the podcast one. My podcast Instagram is TallGirlTuesday on Instagram, Facebook too. Okay. I'll also stream on YouTube, TallGirlTuesday the podcast. You can email me at tgtthepodcast@gmail.com. Now for my food blog, it's fdcwithdanie.com. That's food, drink, cigars. Okay. And I have an Instagram for that page as well. It's fdcwithdanie. Okay. And my main page is Danie for real. That's where you're gonna come and get like the outfits, the quotes, all of that stuff. Girl working, man. She grinding out here. Yeah. I'm out here. I struggle with social media a little bit, but I'm trying to be more present. Man, do your thing, man. All you got to do is get comfortable. That's all. Absolutely. And you'll be straight, man. Hey, but y'all heard all that shit, man. I'm going to have to, man, that's messed up. I got to put all that shit on the screen, too. When I do YouTube channel. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, sorry. That's what's up, man. Hey, it's been real, man. Hey. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. Hey, it's your big homie, Bobby Dollaz. Today was a good one. Again, man, we had Danie for real in here from my girl, Danie for real in here from Tall Girl Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all catch her everywhere, like she just said a minute ago. Hey, it's the big homie. It's Bobby Dollaz show. Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up.